Welcome back to Two Wheel Trend, where two wheels meet pure adrenaline. Today, we dive deep into a machine that doesn't just command the road, it redefines it. We're talking about the 2025 Triumph Speed Triple 1200 RS. It's sleek, it's savage, and it's sculpted to unleash precision, speed, and aggressive styling all in one high-performance package. If you think Triumph has played all its best cards, think again, because this 2025 upgrade takes everything you knew about the Speed Triple and dials it into the stratosphere. At first glance, this bike is a head-turner. The 2025 model sharpens up its appearance with more angular aggression while staying true to the muscular silhouette that fans love. The front end features a pair of piercing LED headlights that resemble the eyes of a predator stalking its prey. Triumph has refined the nose with tighter lines and a more compact fly screen, making the Speed Triple look even more menacing and race-focused. Everything on the front end screams function meets form. The carbon fiber accents, the exposed inverted forks, and the sculpted air intakes are a treat for the eyes and a message to other bikes on the road. Step aside. Swinging around to the back, the story continues with finesse and firepower. A slim tail section ends in a tidy LED brake light, sharp enough to slice the wind. The underseat elements are clean and minimalist, accentuating the sporty stance. That signature single-sided swing arm is still here, proudly showcasing the alloy rear wheel like a piece of art. It's one of those designs where the rear is just as photogenic as the front. You'll also notice how Triumph has subtly tucked the exhaust system underneath for better mass centralization and a sleeker rear profile. Speaking of which, the twin-pipe exhaust doesn't just look mean, it snarls with a growl that would make any gearhead grin. This beast is powered by a 1160cc inline triple-cylinder engine, refined and tuned specifically for this RS variant, and boy, does it deliver. We're talking about 178 horsepower at 10,750 RPM and a peak torque of 125 Nm at 9,000 RPM. The throttle response is razor sharp, the torque curve is broad, and the acceleration, brutal. It feels like being launched out of a cannon, but with the control of a fighter jet. That's the magic of Triumph's triple engine configuration. A torque down low, punch in the mid-range, and scream up top. All of this raw power is tamed by some of the best electronic aids and hardware in the business. You've got a 6-axis EMU working behind the scenes, offering cornering ABS, lean-sensitive traction control, and multiple ride modes including road, rain, sport, track, and a customizable rider mode. Triumph's engineers didn't just slap on electronics for the sake of tech, as they fine-tuned them so well that they enhance the ride without ever interfering with your connection to the machine. Whether you're carving canyons or launching down a straightaway at your local track, this bike adapts instantly to your demands. The chassis is an aluminum twin spar frame paired with top-tier A-link suspension front and rear, fully adjustable. Of course, that means you get buttery smooth compression over bad roads and track-grade stability when you dial it in. Braking is courtesy of Brembo-style EMA calipers biting onto twin 320mm discs up front and a 220mm disc at the rear. The stopping power is phenomenally predictable, immediate, and confidence-inspiring. You can trail brake deep into corners or come to a dead stop from highway speeds in a blink. The overall handling dynamics of this bike feel sharp, responsive, and almost telepathic. When it comes to the rider interface, the 2025 Speed Triple 1200 RS brings everything to your fingertips. The TFT full-color display is vibrant, intuitive, and packed with information without feeling cluttered. The layout can be customized and includes Bluetooth connectivity, navigation, GoPro control, and even music management via the My Triumph app. The switchgear is tactile, backlit, and premium feeling, which enhances the overall experience when riding day or night. Triumph has clearly invested time in making this bike not just fast and furious, but also smart and user-friendly. The ergonomics are aggressive but manageable. You've got clip-on style handlebars that give you a forward-leaning posture, but not so much that it becomes uncomfortable on longer rides. The seat height is 830mm, which strikes a good balance between sporty and accessible. It's firm enough for track use but cushioned enough for spirited weekend touring. The foot pegs are high set to allow cornering clearance, but thanks to the sculpted tank and thoughtful layout, riders of varying sizes can find their sweet spot. Weight-wise, Triumph has kept things impressively light for a liter-plus class street fighter. The Speed Triple 1200 RS tips the scales at around 198 kilograms wet. This gives it an agile, flickable quality despite the muscle-packed design. Every movement you make is mirrored instantly by the machine. Combine that with the premium Metzeler Racetech RR tires and you've got a package that sticks to the tarmac like it's glued on. On the road, this machine is pure madness. Twist the throttle, and the triple-cylinder soundtrack builds like a symphony of speed. You get a throaty rumble down low, a snarl in the mid-range, and a scream as you push past 9,000 RPM. But it's not just the sound, it's the feel, the vibrations, the push of the torque, the precise gear shifts from the quickshifter. It all merges into a ride experience that's hard to put into words. Whether you're attacking corners or cruising down the boulevard, the 2025 Speed Triple gives you the sense that you're riding something truly special. Now, let's talk about what it'll cost you to ride this rocket. The 2025 Triumph Speed Triple 1200 RS comes in at around US $18,500, depending on your region and dealer extras. For that price, you're getting not just a motorcycle but a fully loaded, track-capable, street-legal performance machine wrapped in British engineering excellence. Given the top-shelf components, the engine performance, the electronics suite, and the stunning design, it's hard to find a competitor that offers this level of performance per dollar. In terms of color options, Triumph keeps it classy and bold. For 2025, expect 2 or 3 dynamic liveries, often a combination of deep metallics and matte finishes, with subtle graphics and the iconic Triumph badge. Everything about the bike's finish screams premium, from the powder-coated frame to the anodized detailing. This isn't just a performance machinea, it's a statement of taste. So, who is this bike for? Well, if you're someone who craves brutal performance with refined control, if you want a bike that's equally at home on the racetrack and the twisty back roads, and if you love a machine that turns heads without shouting, this one's for you. The 2025 Speed Triple 1200 RS is not a beginner's bike. It demands respect, but for the seasoned rider, it rewards with every throttle twist, every corner entry, every braking zone, and every ride. As we wrap things up, the 2025 Triumph Speed Triple 1200 RS proves itself once again as a benchmark in the super naked category. It's thrilling, it's premium, and it doesn't compromise. Triumph didn't just improve a few things, they redefined what this machine could be. It's lighter, faster, smarter, and more aggressive than ever before. Whether you're on the road or on the track, this bike promises to make every ride unforgettable. Thanks for tuning into Two Wheel Trend. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Triumph's latest street predator, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and share this video with your fellow riders. Drop a comment below and tell us, would you take the Speed Triple RS over the Ducati Streetfighter V4 or the Aprilia Tuono? We'd love to know where you stand. Until next time, ride safe, ride fast, and keep the rubber side down.